or by Suddha Vipastik way?
The way Bhante is
Which
trying
you
to
want
explain,
to
right? Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And then I will okay, now I told you that this anapanasati meditation up to fourth jhana, no, produce up to fourth jhana. So after producing this
yes.
anapana meditation up to fourth jhana, up to that mean you have, when you attain the patibhaga nimitta in this stage, maybe you can remember I discussed before, up to patibhaga nimitta also very huge light, right? Very sharp light mean it is radiant light, bright and brilliant light. And then this is the if you attain to the patibhaga nimitta, this is the key to the jhana, right? After patibhaga nimitta you may have first jhana. Okay. And then you want to go to the second jhana, third jhana and fourth jhana, but this may need time, right? Up to fourth jhana. Jhana mean light, right? Jhana mean a light. Actually this light is bright, brilliant and radiant. Radiant mean like moonlight, like that mean it is not harmful to see by our mind, right? Not harmful to see. This in front of you, you have light, right? After producing even first jhana, you have light. After producing second jhana, you have light in front of you, especially in front of you. And then what you want to do, you want to uh, now to practice vipassana. What is vipassana? Please understand this thing. Vipassana means Anichadi vasena vividehi akarehi dhamme passatiti vipassana. This is the Buddha's definition to the vipassana, right? Anichadi vasena. So Anichadi vasena means anicca dukkha anatta, right? Anicca dukkha anatta. Impermanence, suffering and impermanence, suffering and non-self, right? Anicca dukkha anatta anichadi vasena vividehi akarehi dhamme. Vividehi akarehi dhamme means the that mean we have dhamme mean here, dhamme mean dukkha satcha dhamma and samudaya satcha dhamma. Okay, dukkha satcha dhamma and samudaya satcha dhamma. Dhamme vividehi akarehi. Vividehi akare mean anicca dukkha anatta. Vividehi akare, we have actually vividehi akare mean, for example, this dhamme mean uh, what is this dhamme is the dukkha satcha dhamma and samudaya satcha dhamma. Passati iti vipassana, right? Passati iti mean we want now we see the dukkha satcha dhamma and samudaya satcha dhamma. So passati mean we want to see, through the light this dukkha satcha dhamma and samudaya satcha dhamma. And then you want to practice this by seeing, right? By seeing through the light, you want to practice as anicca 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 for a long time, dukkha 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 for a long time, and anatta 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 for a long time. Okay. Now what is dukkha satcha dhamma and samudaya satcha dhamma? No? Can you understand, Mr. Dr. Shital?
Yes, yes, Bhante.
Yes. Okay. Then you want to now, according to the definition, you want to understand what is dukkha satcha dhamma and samudaya satcha dhamma. Okay. Now, what is the dukkha satcha dhamma? Your panchakhanda, all the five aggregates are the dukkha satcha dhamma. Okay, because the in this very life, you are suffering, to which you are suffering for, to this panchakhanda, all the five aggregates. No, can you understand that thing?
Yes, Bhante.
Okay. Yeah, you are suffering. You feel the suffering because of this five aggregates. So this is the dukkha satcha dhamma. Okay,
So
this
first
five
Arya Satya,
aggregates. Yeah, these
first
five
Arya.
aggregates. Sorry.
So that would be the
Okay.
first Arya Satya, Bhante.
Yeah, first Arya Satya, yes, first Arya Satya. You want to see this first Arya Satya before practice Vipassana. Okay, before practice Vipassana, you want to see the first Arya Satya. So, what is Dukkha? Then Panchakhanda. What is Panchakhanda? Panchakhanda means the Rupa Khanda, right? Rupa Khanda, Vedana Khanda, Sanya Khanda, Sankhara Khanda, and Vijnana Khanda. The if you want to know this in English, Rupa Khanda means materiality aggregates, right? Materiality aggregate, and the Vedana Khanda means the feeling aggregates, and the Vedana Sanya Khanda means the perception aggregate. Sankhara Khanda means the volitional aggregate,
Mental.
right? volitional aggregate, and the other one is Vijnana Kanda, mean the consciousness aggregate. So you want to see these five aggregates not in the Sammuti level. Sammuti level means not in the conventional truth level. You want to practice. You want to see this level, this five Kanda by way of Paramatta Satya, right? Paramatta Satya, or the ultimate reality way. Okay. So first we want to understand what is the materiality aggregate. Okay. Can you understand? Materiality
Yes,
aggregate. Yes, to see the materiality aggregates, you want to practice 4-element meditation, right? To see the materiality aggregates, you want to practice 4-element meditation. So I will discuss with this 4-element meditation, how to practice this 4-element meditation later. And then the result of this 4-element meditation is Rupa Kalapa stage, or the final stage. I mean, the final stage of 4-element meditation. You can see you can see your body. You can see only the subatomic particles, right? Subatomic particles. That is the Rupa Kalapa, right? This Rupa Kalapa, you want to, and this is also Sammuti Satya. If you see the Rupa Kalapa, this is also Sammuti Satya. Okay, the 4 elements mean, please understand these 4 elements mean earth elements and the water element and the air element, and the last element is the temperature element, right? Temperature element. Okay, these are the 4 elements. So each Rupa Kalapa, or the subatomic particles, through the light, you want to see the 4 elements, right? You want to see the Patavi element. Okay, you want to see the Patavi element and Apo element and Tejo element and Vayo element. Okay, you want to see these every elements through each Rupa Kalapa. By analyzing each Rupa Kalapa, you want to see. Without seeing, you can't understand, right? Without seeing, it is not success, not success. Actually, without seeing, the vipassana is not success. Okay, and then I mean, this is actually Rupa Kanda is not the 4 element only. We have 28 types of Rupa, and you have Kamma born Rupa. Your Kamma also gives Rupa, and your mind born Rupa, you have mind born Rupa, and you have another the temperature born Rupa, and you have again you have the aharaja born rupa. That means the nutritive, the rupa born by your foods, right? That is what is called aharaja rupa. You want to see every types of rupa in their paramattha level, ultimate reality level. Okay. If you see this paramattha level, that means rupa kalapa. When you attain to the rupa kalapa stage, you can see this rupa kalapa rise and pass away very, very quickly. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Can you hear
Bhante.
me?
Yes,
Okay,
Bhante.
okay. Yeah, very, very quickly. This rise and pass away very, very quickly, this Rupa Kalapa. But Rupa Kalapa, this is the Sammuti Satya. Still, this is the Sammuti Satya, right? If you analyze this Rupa Kalapa, mainly you have 8 types of Rupa Kalapa, right? And 10 types of Rupa Kalapa and 9 types of Rupa Kalapa, right? 9, that means you have this Rupa, you have group only, right? This Rupa can't exist alone. For example, Patavi or the earth element cannot exist alone. It is as grouped only. Grouped only. For example, Patavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayo, Vanna, Gandha, Rasa, Oja, like 8 materiality together, right? Or sometimes 10 materiality together, and other sometimes 9 materiality together, right? Or you want to analyze these materiality in each Rupa Kalapa, right? So then you enter into the Paramattha level. Okay, before you analyze the Rupa Kalapa, you still in the Sammuti level. And now this is the Rupa Kanda, right? But this Rupa Kanda, actually, this is the very concise way to explain, right? This Rupa Kanda explain, maybe I take 5 hours or 10 hours, right? this is the concise way to explain, right? So then we want to analyze what the other aggregate. Other aggregate is the Vedana Khanda, right? Vedana Khanda. Vedana Khanda, Sanya Khanda, Sankhara Khanda, and some other one is Vijnana Khanda. But these are in the Chittaviti, mental process. Okay, these are in the mental process. Mental process, mental process is composed of mental mind movement, many mind movement. Now we studied this thing. Mental process composed of many mind movements, lot of mind movements. So you want to analyze these mind movements, right? These mind movements, you have Vedana Khanda, Sanya Khanda, Sankhara Khanda, and Vijnana Khanda. For example, I will tell this thing. For example, if you want to analyze your meditating mind, right? Your meditating mind. For example, now you are doing the Anapanasati meditation. You want to analyze your meditating mind. Your meditating mind, you have you have 31 mental factors, right? 33 mental factors, and you have the mind, meditating mind, plus 33 mental factors, right? Out of these 32 mental factors, you have Vedana mental factors, or the feeling mental factors out of these 33. This is the example I took, right? This the way you have Vedana, and then you have Sanya, or the perception mental factor, right? And then you have Sankhara, Sankhara, or the volitional aggregate, right? Volitional aggregate. Now you have 33 mental factors. 33 are deducted by 2. Then how many? 31, right? 31 mental factors are the Sankhara Khanda. Okay? Can you hear me?
Yes, Bhante.
Hello? Can
Yes,
you hear
Bhante.
me?
Yes, Bhante.
Yes, Bhante.
Yes, Bhante,
Yes,
we can
Bhante.
hear. Please continue. Bhante, we can hear you. Please continue, Bhante.
Can you hear me? Okay, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now, yes. Now you have 33 mental factors for the meditative mind, and then we reduce the Sanya and Vedana, because they are another aggregates, no? So then you have 31 mental factors to the Sankhara Khanda, or the volitional the aggregate, right? Volitional aggregate. And the last aggregate is the Vijnana Khanda, that is your meditating mind, right? Meditating mind. Okay, so you want to see these are also arise and pass away, arise and pass away, right? Arise and pass away. You want to see through the light, your jhana light, the each mind movements, right? We have many mind movements, no? Mind movements, because the mental process is composed of mind movement. So you want to analyze each of mind movement, right? Each of mind movement. For example, Manodwara Vajjana, then 7 Javana, and 2 Tadaramana. So you want to analyze all mind movements, right? All mind movements. This is the 33 is the, I told you these 33 are the Javana mind movement, right? Okay, now you have 5 Khanda, right? 5 Khanda. You want to analyze each, so for example, Akusala mind also you want to analyze, Kusala mind also you want to analyze, and your Jhana mind also you want to analyze, right? You want to analyze. So if you analyze in this way, the for Arupa Khanda, we call for the mentality and materiality, sorry, the mentality we call Arupa, because it is not Rupa, right? It is not the materiality, so it is called Arupa, right? Because of it is not Rupa. So now you have 5 Khanda, no? 5 Khanda, or you have 5 aggregates. So all 5 aggregates you want to see as if you seen by the eye, right? Can you understand, Dr. Shital? As you see me, no? Now, in that way, you want to see this Paramatma Dhamma through the light, right? Through the light. In front of you, you have light. Through this light, you want to see your Vedana Khanda, and Sanya Khanda, how to behave the Vijnana Khanda, how to behave the Sankara Khanda, everything. And even not only that, your Rupa Khanda also, every Paramatma Rupa you want to understand, you want to see, right? You want to see. Okay? And then this is the Dukkha Satchidhamma, because this is the suffering thing, no? This is the Dukkha Satchidhamma. Okay? And but we need to know Samudaya Satchidhamma. Now our aim is to make the Samudaya Satchidhamma, because Vipassana is the Anichadi Vasena, Anichadi Vasena, Vividehi Akarehi Dhamme, Passatiti Vipassana. According to the definition, we need to know the Samudaya Satchidhamma. Okay? Samudaya Satchidhamma. Samudaya means the cause of suffering, right? The cause of suffering. For example, now this is our suffering aggregates, no? In this very life, the present life is the suffering aggregates. So for this suffering, what is the cause? What are the cause are in our past life, right? In our past life are the causes. Okay, usually Buddha said tanha or craving, right? Craving is the one first and foremost the thing to arise these five aggregates, right? To arise these five aggregates, the cause is tanha or the craving. This craving is not this life, right? This is our first past life. Okay, this is our first past life. This craving is there. This craving was there, and because of that craving, we born as a human. Okay, so then you want to know, you want to see your uh, first past life going back. Can you understand? Going back through this life, because before you want to before you want to go to your first life, you want to practice this mentality and materiality. Now you in the five kanda, your what is your knowledge of vipassana is the mentality and materiality definition knowledge. Okay, you studied your you saw your mentality aggregates and you saw your materiality aggregates. So those, if you find these aggregates, so this is the mentality and materiality definition knowledge or nama rupa paricheda jnana. Okay, nama rupa paricheda jnana stage. So now through your nama rupa, now you experience nama rupa, and then through the fourth jhana light, right? You want to attain the fourth jhana light. Before go to the first life, you want to attain the fourth jhana light, right? And then you want to go back up to your through the by way of nama rupa, right? Nama rupa means the mentality called nama and the materiality called the rupa. Okay, through this you want to go to your first life. Before first life, you want to go to your patisandhi or the reborn the birth linking mind moment, right? It is the birth linking mind moment. You want to go first to your birth linking mind moment from the present moment, right? Through the birth linking mind moment. So birth linking mind moment, then you have immediately before you have the you have your in the when you have death, when you had death in the first fast life, your what is called the last javana, right? Last javana. What is the you when you death in the your first fast life, you have last object, right? Because of that last object, you reborn as a human, right? Human being in this world. So you want to know your first life, right? While if you can go to your first past life last object, then your first life come out, right? First life come out, and you can see for your first life who you are, deva or brahma or the human or even the from the hell being or whatever the being stage you can see, right? And then if you see that, you want to understand, oh, my life, for example, even the first past life also you are human. Then you want to understand, you want to get clear that what is the craving I got that at that stage? What is the craving, right? Because we want to find out the craving. No, craving mean the tanha also a mental factor. That mental factor see also cannot exist alone, right? That mental factor also exists through within the mind movement. So you want to go to that mind movement, right? Through the light, you want to go to that mind movement, and you want to see the uh, you want to see the uh, you want to see the your tanha there, right? Tanha there. Not only tanha is associated with avijja and upadan, right? You want to go there, and you want to know that your tanha, avijja, and upadan. Because why you want to see the avijja is, for example, if according to your past kusala karma, you reborn as a human. Because if you do the akusala karma, I mean the last object is akusala karma, you are never human being, just right. You can't reborn as a human being. Sometimes I mean, if your last object is akusala or the unwholesome dhamma, and then you may belong to the four woeful stage, the beings of the four woeful stage. Now you are human, fortunately, and then your last object is also kusala object, right? So to do this kusala object, you may do some kusala thing, no? For example, to the buddha vandana, or some uh, donation to somebody, or some kusala thing, right? So while doing that kusala, you may aspirate, right? Aspirate mean you may produce the aspiration that may I reborn as a human by way of this kusala, or out of this kusala may I reborn as a human being, right? But human being is nothing, no? Human being, deva or brahma, or even the four vocal stage is nothing according to our study here, because all are nama and rupa. Okay, all are materiality and mentality. Those are always arising, always perish, or the passing away. So you want to see, because that is the avijja, right? Avijja mean you consider, or you wish to get the new life as a human being. So this is avijja, right? Because avijja mean you don't know the four noble truth, right? If you know the dukkha satya dhamma, and samudaya satya dhamma, and the nirodha dhamma, and the other the magga dhamma, and you never wish that I will reborn as a human being, I will reborn as a may I reborn as a deva or something like that. You never wish, because of the because then the when you want to reborn as a human, the you avijja arise first, and then you attach to this life, this human life, you attach. That is the your tanha, right? You attach this human life, that is your tanha. And you now you continuously attach to that life, right? Continuously attached to that life, that is the upadana, right? I mean, in the first life, right? First past life. So then you reborn as a human being, and then you want to go to your first life, and you want to find out everything in the first life, right? Everything in the first life. So that means avijja, tanha, upadana, everything. So now you know your tanha, right? Now you see your tanha through the light, and because of this tanha, I reborn as a human being. That thing you are to you very clear. If you do this discernment, right? If you do this discernment, you are very sure, no? You don't have any suspicion about that. So in the same way, you want to go to your second past life, and third past life, and first past life, and as far back, yes, as far back as to see many life, right? So this is the samudaya satya, or we can say this is the paticca samuppada. Okay, this is the paticca samuppada. Now you know the you are, and then uh, not only that, you want to know that, you want to analyze that my first past life tanha, because of that tanha, my 5 aggregates comes. So this 5 aggregate, again, I will accumulate tanha, right? Because I accumulate tanha again by using these 5 aggregates, and because of this tanha, present tanha, I will reborn as another being in near future. Okay, so all these 3 stage you want to make as a causal relationship, right? Causal relationship. That means what is cause, what is the effect, what is cause, what is the effect. Like that, you want to find out through the jhana light, right? Because this jhana light is so powerful to see this everything to the meditator. Okay, and then now you are very sure about your dukkha satya dhamma in the paramattha level or the ultimate reality level, and samudaya satya dhamma at the ultimate reality level. Okay, now you are eligible to do vipassana, because you are now see their paramattha level, right? Now is the stage to do the vipassana. So you can take any object. Any object means you can take dukkha satya object, or you can see the samudaya satya object. You can take, no? So then taking that, if you take the
Only
dukkha
one
satya,
object, no?
yes, only one object.
Only one
For
object.
example, yeah. At a time, only one object. If you take the dukkha satya object, then you contemplate it as anicca, dukkha, anatta, because you know this dukkha satya dhamma always arise, always perish away, or always passing away. So this is impermanent, no? So then the rising and perishing away very very quickly, so it is dukkha, it is not the happy, right? So this is dukkha. So you, by seeing only, you are contemplating, and then uh, you don't see any for example any atta or the self, soul, right? soul, soul. You don't see any soul in these aggregates. Only aggregates rise and perish away or passing away. So you don't see any soul or atta here. So therefore anatta, no? Anatta, or we can say the non-soul, right? Non-soul. So then you want to practice this dukkha satya dhamma as anicca, dukkha, anatta. Or you want to practice this samudaya satya dhamma, you can take samudaya satya dhamma also as anicca, dukkha, anatta. Okay, and then you want to practice this as anicca, dukkha, anatta, then this is the worlding stage, no? The worlding stage means we have nama, or the mentality and their causes. You have three things now: nama, rupa, so or the mentality and their causes. You are now meditating as anicca, dukkha, anatta, contemplating this anicca, dukkha, anatta, and one stage is come while practicing this way. One stage is come. All these are all this materiality and mentality cease. Right? This is the nirodha. Okay, can you understand? This is the nirodha. This is the nirodha.
Yes.
Nirodha means the cease of the materiality and mentality. You can see, you cannot see again mentality and materiality through the light. So at that time nibbana comes to you through the light. Nibbana comes to you, right? Nibbana is not nibbana. Actually, it doesn't have any rising stage, perishing stage, or titi stage. It doesn't have causes to arise, right? So nibbana, or the, we can say, peaceful element comes to you, and it gives lokuttara jhana to you, right? Lokuttara jhana to you in the sotapanna stage, sakadagami stage, and the anagami stage, and the arahanta stage. For nibbana, you may up to the arahanta stage, you may have 4 nibbana, right? This nibbana is the jhana light, right? Lokuttara jhana light. Because of the, now you see, because of the lokiya jhana or the worlding jhana, we attain to the lokuttara jhana at the end. Can you understand? This path is very long,
Yes.
right? Not the simple path, no? Very long path. Can you understand, Dr. Sita?
Yes, Bhante.
Okay.
Yes, Bhante.
But this is very simply, I mean, according to the time, I I made very concise this, right? This is actually I take maybe 5 years, 10 years to discuss, right? Because such the object are very long, but only two object for the vipassana, no? Dukkha Satya Dhamma or Samudaya Satya Dhamma. But this Dukkha
Yes.
Satya Dhamma, we have many objects. Samudaya Satya Dhamma also we have many objects. In near future, we will discuss all these things. The real path is this is the real path, right? Because without seeing the Dukkha Satya Dhamma at the Paramattha level, or without seeing the Samudaya Satya Dhamma at the Paramattha level, you are not eligible to practice Vipassana. Okay? Can you understand? Vipassana.
Yes.
So this is the way, Mr. Vimalananda, please, if the Vimalananda can't understand this thing, maybe his English is also good, so he may understand this. Okay?
Okay, sir.
About it.
Okay, Bhante.
Yes. So what we want to do here, we actually we never want to go to the wrong path, which is not conductive to the Nibbana. Can you understand? We want to go to the
Yes.
path which is conductive to the Nibbana. Otherwise, we are not following the Buddha. That means we don't have Saddha towards Buddha, right? We don't have Saddha towards Buddha because why? We forget about the real path and we talk the the person's path, right? Should be should do you should you do that or how about your idea, Dr. Shita?
Yes, Bhante, we need to practice the
Yes.
correct path.
Yeah, correct path. Yes, good. We need to practice correct path, no? But correct path is so profound, not simple, right? Not simple. It is very deep because this Buddha's Dhamma, every Buddhas are born in India, not in every other any country in the world, only in India. So I want to tell you, India. So therefore, the people of India have many, I mean, lot of parami, right? Lot of parami. But you want to actually at this stage, you need a correct path, right? To India, at the moment also no correct path gone. So this is the unlucky stage for you. Huh? So we need to correct. We need to correct. Actually, we don't comment the others path, right? Actually, what we want
Yes.
to do to practice correct way, right? To practice correct way. But the thing is, we are not condemning anybody. Uh, but we need to protect the correct path. Correct path is, you want to understand, this correct path is very deep, very profound. That I should tell to you, right? Not, it is not simple to practice. Okay.
So,
Okay. Then
Bhante,
uh,
so
okay.
this was a Samathayanika Vipassak path.
Yes. Yeah.
So how would be the path for a Suttayanik Vipassak?
Okay. Good question. Yes. Can you have do you have time? Do you have
Yes,
time
Bhante,
to?
I have time, Bhante. I think people here also would have time. So you can continue,
Right,
Bhante.
right. Okay. Okay. Mr. Nilesh, how about you? Okay. Okay. I will tell.
Yes, yes, we can continue. Bhante.
Yes, this is very interesting. Good question again, with Dr. Chital. He's asking a good question. So now this is the Samathayanika stage. We discuss about the Samathayanika stage. That is the Samathayanika vehicle inside, no, inside, right? Inside following the Jhana vehicle. Okay, now inside, pure inside vehicle, right? Pure inside vehicle. Now, vehicle mean yanika, right? Because Buddha said samatha yanika and vipassana yanika. Therefore, the translators for the English, they call vehicle, right? Vehicle mean the vehicle. So now, actually, Suddha Vipassaka. Now, Suddha Vipassaka. I wanted to tell. Um, to go this path in correct way, we want to practice Ariya Atthangika Magga, right? Ariya Atthangika Magga. So this is the Ariya Atthangika Magga. But I hidden name, right? What I told you before, this is the Ariya Atthangika Magga. I hidden the name. But the thing is here, I want to tell again, there are to practice this Ariya Atthangika Magga, or the 8 types of noble, uh, 8 noble path, right? Factor 8 noble path, right? Uh, Oh, the other thing is we have Sattva Visuddhi, right? Sattva Visuddhi. That means 7 types of purification, right? We have 7 type of purification. For example, before go to Vipassana, or before practice Samathayanika meditation, you want to protect your sila well, or your virtue well, right? Or that is what is called Sila Visuddhi, right? That purification of morality, right? Or purification of virtue. Okay, this is the Sila Visuddhi. The, under the gravitation of the Sila Visuddhi, you want to practice Samatha, right? Samatha. Samatha means tranquilizing of your mind. Right? Vipassana is the insight meditation. Samatha is the tranquilizing of your mind. Both all samatha meditation will give you a light. Okay, all samatha meditation give you to your light. Okay, now the second visuddhi is chitta visuddhi, right? Chitta visuddhi. Chitta visuddhi means the purification of mind. Okay, chitta visuddhi is the purification of mind. Now the third we have Visuddhi, that is the Ditti Visuddhi. Ditti Visuddhi is the purification of we can say purification of Ditti mean the vision, right? Purification of vision, right? Purification of vision. Oh yes, good. And so up to we discussed these 3, right? After that, we another day we will discuss, because this is also very long to discuss, right? Very long.
Very
So
big.
what we our main point is here Suddha Vipassaka, right? The question is Suddha Vipassaka. So actually, the Atakatha says, or the Buddha said, what is the Chitta Visuddhi? If we Samathayanika also should have Chitta Visuddhi, Sila Visuddhi, and Ditti Visuddhi. Okay, and what is Chitta Visuddhi? Atakatha says, according to the Buddha, Atakatha says, Sa Upachara Appana Chitta Visuddhi Nam. Okay, Sa Upachara Appana Chitta Visuddhi Nam. That means Sa Upachara means Upachara concentration or Upachara Samadhi, right? With the Upachara Samadhi. Sa Upachara means with the Upachara Samadhi, or the access concentration, right? Access concentration. And Appana. Appana means Jhana concentration, right? Jhana concentration. So therefore Buddha said this Sa Upachara, or the access concentration, plus Appana Samadhi, or the absorption concentration, or the Jhana concentration, is the is the Chitta Visuddhi. Okay, according to this definition, because why this definition given by the Buddha, because Sa Upachara Chitta Visuddhi, for the Sa Upachara, for the Suddha Vipassaka, Appana the concentration for the Samathayanika Vipassaka. Okay, can you understand this thing? So for Suddha Vipassaka, to attain to Chitta Visuddhi, he need to practice up to Upachara concentration. Okay, not the Jhana concentration. Can you understand this thing?
Yes.
Very clearly? Okay. So how to, so then now the question arises, how to, by which way some Suddha Vipassaka attain to this Upachara concentration? Because why Buddha, the emphasis, Buddha has emphasized this Upachara concentration and Appana concentration. Below concentration is the Parikamma concentration, or we can say the preliminary concentration, Parikamma concentration, right? because Buddha never mentioned about parikamma concentration here. Why? Parikamma concentration through the parikamma concentration doesn't give you a huge light to see the Paramattha Dhamma. Okay? Parikamma concentration not include here. That's why. But this upachara concentration and jhana concentration, they give the light, huge light, or the bright light to see the Paramattha level, right? Paramattha, the Paramattha Dhamma, or the materiality and mentality up to its Paramattha level. Okay, up to their Paramattha level. Therefore, this upachara concentration and the apana concentration or the jhana concentration is the first and foremost light to produce up to vipassana or up to the arahantship. Okay. Now, now the question is how to practice Suddha Vipassana up to upachara concentration, right? This is the way. So Suddha Vipassana directly practice 4-element meditation, not the other meditation, right? 4-element meditation, right? While practicing this 4-element meditation, I will teach how to practice 4-element meditation in another day because time is the limit here, right? So just keep in mind, after practicing this 4-element meditation, it gives your body into Rupa Kalapa, right? This is the subatomic particles your body made. Okay, subatomic particles. Those subatomic particles I discussed in the Samatyanika Vipassaka stage also. Those subatomic particles, you have 8 types of materiality, the group of 8 types of materiality, and then group of 9 types of materiality, and group of 10 types of materiality. Okay, these materiality you want to analyze, right? You want to analyze without analyzing, without analyzing, you cannot enter into upachara concentration. I want to say this thing. I forgot to say this thing in the Samatyanika meditation also. While practicing 4-element meditation, right? While practicing 4-element meditation, when you attain to the Rupa Kalapa stage, it gives the light, right? It gives the light. But this light also preliminary concentration. Okay? Can you understand me? This light also preliminary concentration. When you analyze the inside Kalapa, right? Inside Kalapa, for example, every Kalapa, you have 1,000 and dozen Kalapa, right? You uncountable Rupa Kalapa you can see. So you want to, again, these Rupa Kalapa, very quickly they arise and perish away. So you want to, your mind should, you want to quick your mind. You want to make quick your mind, right? Quick your mind to see before perish stage or the before passing away stage. You want to see your Patavi Dhatu or the earth element in the Rupa Kalapa. You want to see, right? As if seen by the eye, you want to see. For example, you can see the earth, right? You can see the earth. It is hard, it is rough, and it is heavy, right? In the same way, you can see the earth in the Rupa Kalapa. I mean, because of the natural features of the earth element, you want to analyze the earth element or you want to discern the earth element in the Rupa Kalapa, right? Okay. So if you can analyze or if you can discern the Rupa, all 4 elements, for example, Patavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayo, those are the 4 elements I couldn't tell before. Those are the 4 elements. These 4 elements, if you analyze or if you discern all 4 elements, so you enter into upachara concentration at this meditation. Okay, please get this idea very clearly. Upachara concentration at this meditation. So this upachara concentration is the chitta visuddhi for the Suddha Vipassaka meditator. Okay, but to the Samatyanika Vipassaka, he attained jhana. No, he attained jhana. Jhana is his Suddha Vipassaka. Sorry, Samatyanika Vipassaka. Chitta Visuddhi is the jhana light. Okay, or jhana. But see, Now, how to how to the understand the materiality in this way, right? Can you understand now? Materiality understand in this way. So then how to practice the mentality in this way? So you want to, this is the upachara concentration light, and you want to make every kusala mind and every akusala mind for the putujjana, right? For the putujjana or the worlding, right? Worlding, you want to make the kusala chittaviti and akusala chittaviti. So you want to analyze these kusala and akusala chittaviti because of this akusala and kusala chittaviti, and you analyze your body also in the paramatma level, and this is your panchakhanda analysis, right? Panchakhanda analysis, so the five aggregates analysis of for the Suddha Vipassana, right? And then using this light, he want to go back, right? He want to go back from the present moment up to its patisandhi, up to his patisandhi, and patisandhi means the birth linking mind moment, and then directly to the first life, okay, to the first life, and then first life come up, and then he want to go to the second life come up, and then third life, like that. You want to go back as far as possible, okay, and then you want to
Well, light is different, no? Light intensity
yes,
is more in jhana. So that
yes,
will help
yes,
for
yeah, yeah,
more, no?
yeah. Light intensity is more in jhana, right? The upachara concentration light is not so powerful than jhana. Okay, okay, good. And the thing is, then again, I want to tell. Okay, in that way, you want to practice. You want to analyze your dukkha satya dhamma and samudaya satya dhamma, right? Then you have dukkha satya dhamma and samudaya satya dhamma discernment. You finish, and then you are eligible to practice vipassana. Okay, by seeing through this light, right? By seeing through this light, you want to practice vipassana as anicca dukkha anatta, taking one object first. For example, you can ask about you can take the dukkha satya object or samudaya. Both you can take, right? Both at the same time you can take both the object. So you take one object and then contemplate is that anicca dukkha anatta, and then as I said before, the nibbana comes if you cannot see further they are arising and perishing, or the arising and passing away movement, then nibbana comes instead, right? And then this nibbana also to the Suddha Vipassana, the first jhana, first Lokuttara jhana, as the first Lokuttara jhana, uh, it absorbed in, as a first Lokuttara jhana, and step by step, his defilement goes, or every defilement's gone away, right? But I want to tell this thing also. So see now, uh, again, to produce the as a Suddha Vipassaka, to produce the Rupa Kalapa stage, or by practicing four element meditation is very difficult, right? Very difficult because he doesn't have pre-concentration, right? Pre-concentration or prior concentration he doesn't have. But to the Samathayanika Vipassaka, within 1 week he has jhana. Through the jhana, he can get the object of four element meditation in the body, and he can attain within 1 week to the to its four element meditation upachara concentration. Can you understand this thing? That means to the jhanic people, it's very easy to practice four element meditation also. So jhanic people, the vipassana also can practice then very quickly than the Suddha Vipassaka stage, and then he can attain the nibbana very soon than the Suddha Vipassaka stage, right? Suddha Vipassaka meditator. So that's why Buddha emphasize, or Buddha praise the jhana, right? Praise the jhana, and please practice Samathayanika Vipassaka method as far as possible, right? If you can't attain jhana, then only you go to the Suddha as a Suddha Vipassaka, right? Can you understand this thing? Actually, this is
Yes, sir.
also very concisely I introduced to you, but this is also where this path is deep and profound. But see, then Suddha Vipassaka and Samathayanika Vipassaka, only Dukkha Satya Dhamma and Samudaya Satya Dhamma, they want to understand, no? They want to see Dukkha Satya Dhamma and Samudaya Satya Dhamma, no other Dhamma, right? For example, like in-breath is coming and then in-breath is now no in-breath, this is anicca, now again in-breath is there, right? This is the rising phase and like that, because many meditation teachers, they taught like that, right? But this is totally wrong, because without seeing Paramattha level, this their path is not conductive to the Nibbana. Okay, very important. Thank you for that question. This is very good question, right? Okay. Now maybe somebody cannot understand these things, right, very clearly, but near future, if we finish about the Rupa stage and the the Rupa stage, and we finish the Chetasika or the mental factor and the Chitta stage, then you are very easy to catch this meditation also. That's why the learning Abhidhamma is more important in this meditation, right? Without Abhidhamma, we can't practice Vipassana. Okay? How about Mr. Vimalananda?
Yes, Bhante.
Yes. Okay. So please understand this thing. Very important. Anything, Mr. Nilesh?
Sir, understood it. Now,
No, Bhante. Thank you for.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, Vimalananda. So any problem? Further problem? Further question? Dr. Sheetal?
No, Bhante, we are good, Bhante.
Okay. Because everything I will discuss, right? Everything I will discuss in near future, but we want time, right? We want time in this 1 hour is not enough, right? That's why I and you suggest every Saturday, right? Every Saturday we want to do this thing, because we at least the basic Abhidhamma we want to finish to catch this path. I mean the learning only. The practice is very deep, no? First you want to attain jhana, and then actually I wish to attain jhana in this very life to you, and then practice vipassana according to the Buddha's method. This you should do this thing. Okay, and then no question, no question. Dr. Kavita, you have question? Huh?
Many questions, but the time is not permitting, so I will ask later on.
Okay. Personally, also you can ask, right? Dr. Kavita is asking many questions from me, so you also can get my number and you can ask any question, and then we will stop the class today. Hmm? Okay, sharing merits. Okay, idam me punyang
Idam me punyam
Idam me
asavakhaya
punyam.
manhotu.
asavakhaya vahan hotu.
Idam me
Asavakaya
punyang
vam.
Idam
Hotu.
me punyam
idam me
Idam
punyang
me punyam.
nibbanasa paccayo hotu.
Idam me punyam.
Nibbanasa paccayo hotu.
Nibbanasa pachayo hotu.
Mama punyang bahagang.
Nibbanasa pachayo hotu.
Mama punyang bahagang.
Mama punyam bhagam.
Sabbe sattanam
Mama
bhajimi.
punyam bhagam.
sattanam bhajemi.
Te
Sabbe
sabbe me
sattanam
samam.
bhajami.
Te sabbe me samam.
Te sabbe
Punyang
me
bahagang.
samam.
Punyang bahagang.
Punyam bhagam.
Bhagam.
Labantu. Labantu. Sadhu. Sadhu.
Labantu.
Sadhu. Okay. See you next day. Next Saturday.
Thank you very much
Okay.
for your Dhammadan today, Bhante.
Sadhu. Thank you, Bhante. Vandami Bhante.
Okay.
Thank you,
Bye.
Bhante ji.
Okay. See you
Thank
then.
Bye,
you for
Bhante.
forgiving.
Bhante, Namo Buddhaya.
Okay.
Thank you, Nilesh bro.
Okay.
Thank you, sister. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everybody. Wishing Nibbana for everybody.
Thank you, sister. Thanks. Bye, everyone.
Bye, sir. Bye. Bye. Thank you.